The Life in the UK learning material is divided into 5 chapters. In this video, we will cover Chapter 3, A Long and Illustrious History, Test 3. Question number 1. Which of the following words comes from the Norman French? Options are A. Apple, B. Beauty, C. Cow, D. Summer. Correct option is beauty. Some words in modern English, such as park and beauty, are derived from Norman French words. Question number 2. Catherine Parr, the sixth wife of Henry VIII, was Anne Boleyn's cousin. Options are A. True, B. False. Correct option is false. Catherine Howard, not Catherine Parr, was a cousin of Anne Boleyn. Question number 3. What was the symbol of York during the Wars of the Roses? Options are A. Red rose, B. White rose, C. Black rose, D. Purple rose. Correct option is white rose. The symbol of York during the Wars of the Roses was a white rose. Question number 4. During which movement did Parliament pass laws giving women the right to equal pay and made it illegal for employers to discriminate against women because of their gender? Options are A. The Punk Movement, B. The Enlightenment, C. The Swinging Sixties, D. The suffrage. Correct option is the Swinging Sixties. The Swinging Sixties was a time when Parliament passed new laws granting women the right to equal pay and made it illegal for employers to discriminate against women based on their gender. Question number 5. Where can you find a statue of Boudica, the queen of the Iceni and one of the tribal leaders who fought against the Romans? Options are A. At London Bridge, B. At Westminster Bridge, C. At the Tower of London, D. At St. James's Park. Correct option is at Westminster Bridge. There is a statue of Boudica, the Queen of the Iceni, on Westminster Bridge in London near the Houses of Parliament. Question number 6. For how long was Britain a republic under the leadership of Oliver Cromwell? Options are A. 9 years, B. 10 years, C. 11 years, D. 12 years. Correct option is 11 years. Britain was a republic under the leadership of Oliver Cromwell for 11 years. Question number 7. Who became one of the most popular monarchs in English history, particularly after 1588, when the English defeated the Spanish Armada? Options are A. Henry VIII, B. Elizabeth I, C. James I, D. Mary I. Correct option is B. Elizabeth I. Elizabeth I became one of the most popular monarchs in English history, particularly after 1588, when the English defeated the Spanish Armada, a large fleet of ships sent by Spain to conquer England and restore Catholicism. Question number 8. When did the Concorde aircraft retire from service? Options are A. In 1976, B. In 1999, C. In 2003, D. In 2000. Correct option is in 2003. The Concorde was retired from service in 2003. Question number 9. When did the Allies defeat Germany, marking the end of the Second World War? Options are A. In June 1943, B. In May 1945, C. In August 1945, D. In August 1946. Correct option is in May 1945. Following victory on the beaches of Normandy, the Allied forces pressed on through France and eventually into Germany. The Allies comprehensively defeated Germany in May 1945, marking the end of the Second World War in Europe. Question number 10. During the Middle Ages, England was an important trading nation, and people came to England from abroad to trade and also to work. Where did the weavers come from? Options are A. Germany, B. Italy, C. France, D. Holland. Correct option is France. During the Middle Ages, people came to England from abroad to trade and work. Many skilled weavers in England came from France. Question number 11. During the Middle Ages, a parliament was developed in Scotland which had 3 houses called estates. Options are A. The Lords, the Commons, and the clergy. B. The lords, the commons, and the farmers. C. The farmers, the blacksmiths, and the clergy. D. The farmers, the blacksmiths, and the teachers. Correct option is the lords, the commons, and the clergy. The parliament developed in Scotland in the Middle Ages had three houses called estates: the lords, the commons, and the clergy. Question number 12. Which prehistoric village located in Northern Europe has helped archaeologists understand more about how people lived near the end of the Stone Age? Options are A. Stonehenge, B. Scunthorpe, C. Skara Brae, Danelaw. Correct option is Skara Brae. Skara Brae is a well-preserved prehistoric village in Northern Europe that provides insights into life near the end of the Stone Age. Question number 13. The swinging 60s was a period of significant social change and was known for its growth in. Options are A. British fashion, cinema, and popular music. B. The punk movement. C. English literature and comedy. D. The ownership of cars. Correct option is British fashion, cinema, and popular music. The swinging 60s marked a time of significant social change, particularly in British fashion, cinema, and popular music. Question number 14. Throughout the 1990s, Britain played a leading role in coalition forces involved in the liberation of Kuwait, following the Iraqi invasion in 1990 and the conflict in the former Republic of Yugoslavia. Options are A. True, B. False. Correct option is true. In the 1990s, Britain was actively involved in coalition forces during the liberation of Kuwait after Iraq's invasion in 1990 and in conflicts in the former Republic of Yugoslavia. Question number 15. Which of the following statements regarding the Black Death is not true? Options are A. 1/3 of the population of England died, and a similar proportion in Scotland and Wales. B. It was one of the worst disasters ever to strike Britain. C. It affected children and old people only. D. Following the Black Death, there were labour shortages. Correct option is it affected children and old people only. The Black Death affected people of all ages, not just children and the elderly. Question number 16. Who were the first people to live in Britain in what we call the Stone Age? Options are A. Farmers, B. Hunter-gatherers, C. Warriors, D. Pirates. Correct option is hunter-gatherers. The earliest inhabitants of Britain during the Stone Age were hunter-gatherers. Question number 17. Which of the following areas did the British Empire not occupy during the Victorian period? Options are A. France, B. Australia, C. India, D. Large parts of Africa. Correct option is France. During the Victorian era, the British Empire expanded globally but did not occupy France. Question number 18. Who were the parents of Elizabeth I? Options are A. Henry VIII and Anne Boleyn, B. Henry VII and Anne of Cleves, Charles Henry VIII and Catherine of Aragon, D. Henry VII and Catherine Howard. Correct option is Henry VIII and Anne Boleyn. Elizabeth I was the daughter of Henry VIII and his second wife, Anne Boleyn. Question number 19. Who was the first English monarch to unite the crowns of England and Scotland? Options are A. Henry VIII, B. James I, C. Edward VI, D. Charles I. Correct option is B. James I. James I became the first monarch to rule both England and Scotland in 1603, following the union of the crowns. Question number 20. After the Black Death, new social classes appeared in England, including owners of large areas of land known as. Options are A. Judiciary, B. Gentry, C. Clans, D. Nobility. Correct option is Gentry. Post-Black Death, a new social class called the gentry emerged, comprising individuals who owned substantial land. Question number 21. Which famous document, signed in 1215, limited the power of the king and laid the foundation for modern democracy? Options are A. The Magna Carta, B. The Bill of Rights, C. The Act of Union, D. The Domesday Book. Correct option is the Magna Carta. Signed in 1215, the Magna Carta established the principle that the king must follow the law and granted certain rights to nobles, influencing democracy worldwide. Question number 22. What is the significance of the Reform Act of 1832? Options are A. It abolished slavery in Britain. B. It granted voting rights to more people, particularly the middle class. C. It introduced free education for all. D. It established the British Empire. Correct option is it granted voting rights to more people, particularly the middle class. The Reform Act of 1832 was a major step in British democracy, expanding voting rights and making the electoral system fairer. Question number 23. Which British scientist is credited with discovering penicillin? Options are A. Charles Darwin, Baron Alexander Fleming. C. Isaac Newton, Dr. Michael Faraday. Correct option is Alexander Fleming. In 1928, Alexander Fleming discovered penicillin, the first widely used antibiotic, which revolutionized medicine. Question number 24. Which flag has a diagonal red cross on a white ground? Options are A. The Cross of St. George, patron saint of England. B. The Cross of St. Patrick, patron saint of Ireland. C. The Cross of St. David, patron saint of Wales. D. The Cross of St. Andrew, patron saint of Scotland. Correct option is the Cross of St. Patrick, patron saint of Ireland. The flag of St. Patrick is a diagonal red cross on a white background. This forms part of the Union Jack to represent Northern Ireland. Thank you for learning with Momin Hoon. We hope this video has helped you better understand the life in the UK test. Keep practicing, stay confident, and remember, success comes with the right preparation. Stay connected for more videos, tips, and practice questions. Subscribe, like, and share to help others on their journey. Momin Hoon, your trusted partner in success.